Guys, so today we'll be doing Trinket instead of doing machine learning for kids. So let's get started. So where's machine learning for kids, which we're not doing? So let me delete that from my search. Okay, I will choose trinkets. I have no idea why do these stuff come from. So trinkets, or actually trinket actually. So trinket, you have to press this, and then there. So this is the account. So this is my mother's account, so don't think I'm hacking. And then now if I press home, that's gonna take me to home, of course. Then I'm gonna go press new trinket, so Python, because that's the only thing we're learning today. So now first we need the import block, or actually text. So import, and then import the turtle. So turtles like stuff which can write. So enter, and then now now you see this import turtle. Instead of that, we have to press a variable. So the variable name of mine will be t. Okay. Some people put the variable name as the name, which I don't really want to do. I'm too lazy to type the name all the time, so I'll just put it as t. And then let me put equal. So shift equal. Actually, no, that's that equal there. Okay, there. So yeah, only one equal. And then now I'll put turtle. So this will not be capital for the T. Turtle. And we have to press a dot. So this is T equals turtle. So import turtle. You can put it in another name, and the variable also too. So these both are optional in the name. So you have to put this t equals turtle, so that the device can recognize what variable is it for. So this variable t is for the turtle. So t equals turtle dot, and then you have to put the screen's name. So I'll put it as the shift urtle turtle. So there. Now import turtle, t equals turtle dot turtle there. Now let me press enter. Now there. Now I pressed enter. Now if you run, nothing will happen. Really quiet. No problems. Well, you'll see what will happen, because it will happen. Why am I telling will? Because we didn't add all of the commands yet to make a action happen. So these are just so that you can keep it ready. Okay. And then now let me put the commands. So now I'll put FD, which stands for forward, and don't forget to put the T dots. Okay, T dot is like the variable. So imagine this was like X. Okay, imagine this was X. Then I also have to put this as X. So X dot, you know, X dot. Oh well, let me change the variable back into A. Yeah, because A is more easier to find. It just wouldn't take me that long to type that much, so that's why. So A and then dot FD, which stands for forward. I'll put just as forward, just so that it's more clear for you. So forward there. Now the thing you want to add is just a shift 9, or you can just go put the parenthesis. I don't know how to do it. I only have to put the shift and the 9 without the parenthesis. This thing wouldn't be working. Like there's a parenthesis on 9, so if I put the shift and then 9, then it will put it as parenthesis. I'm just telling this just so that if you guys have a parenthesis as a key only, so then you can use it. I don't know why am I telling this. I'm not even sure if parenthesis is a key. It's only just with the 9 letter number. So now this is the steps, so I'll put the steps as 5. So 5 steps. Run. Now there's a little problem here, and the problem is of course putting a stuff, and that stuff is, try to think. You try to guess. Okay, I'm gonna let this to you for some time. Guess what's the problem. So the answer is not with number 3. Actually the answer is that you have to put a parenthesis here too. So that was the problem. If you never knew, I don't know why do you have to put a parenthesis here, but you have to. Now it's gonna run. Look, there. See, now it moved a little bit, barely, because it's just 5. And put it as 50. Run. Now this is how long 50 steps are for the Python. Okay, so just because the steps, like one step is barely noticeable. Actually, I think so. It's not noticeable. Okay, you cannot see any line here, also, because one step is like very small. Yeah, very small. It's so small that you cannot even notice. I mean, I think so. You might notice it barely move. Well, I think so. I can see the movements when I press run. Okay, there. So I'll put it as 50 because 50 is quite short, but yeah, who cares? There, so now it moved 50 steps. So now because that happened, now let's go enter and then put another stuff. So the other stuff is the turn block. So actually, what turn text? How many times have I done this? I told you so many times while retrying the video to make it. So I do a lot of fails while making videos. So now t.lt. So lt is for left, okay? So lt is for left. Now let me put the shift. Also, I kind of changed the variable to t just because I did it for fun. Because finding the a was quite hard because I mostly put the variables as a t. So it's kind of taking long, no joke. And, I'm not really a fast typer. So they're now left by 90 degrees. So 90 left by 90 degrees. So where's the left side? This side. So this is the left side from this thing, left. So then it's going to point at that and then there. And then it's going to go point at that. So let's go continue pressing the run. There. Now it's pointing at there. So now if I go copy that t dot forward, so Control C, enter, Control V. There, now it's the t dot fd50 and then there. Now it made a L, but the other side. You flipped, I think so. I don't know how to tell it. And then if you're wanting to make a shape, you can do it with me. So let's try to make a square. So now forward, left 90. Now forward 50. So we also, because a square has four sides, we have to continue this a lot of times. So we Control C this, Control C, and then enter, Control V. Now put the same code as this. So yep, let me go put that, Control C, and then now enter, Control V. Okay, I have no idea what happened there. Control V. At least it's still there. Okay, enter, Control V. So there, forward, 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 forward. It's 4 times because 4 is in the square. 4 times in the square. You have to check if the forward is like at least 4 times. If not, then you have to delete the forward and also the left. So now there are 4 lefts too. So run. Now look. There. Now you made your first shape, a square. So yeah, this is what we learned today. Nope, we're also learning some other stuff. So those stuff are the pen up and the pen down. Those are the last 2 stuff. What actually things. So now imagine I want to move, or also we want to move. So without putting a line, because the line is like you're drawing. So let me put a line. How to stop putting the line? Just move, and there's going to be no line following you. So that we'll go do that. So as you have to go to this text and then press enter, and then you have to search something, and that thing is just actually not search. Yeah, mostly I think so. I can call that as a I don't know. Yeah, pen up. Yeah, pen up. So pen is up. So if you just put pen up only, that's wrong because you also have to put the t dot. So if you're creating a variable a t equal or else a t dot, And if it is a creating variable t equal turtle dots turtle and whatever this parenthesis is. So now this pen up is there. So now you have to put this thing. So I don't know what's this parenthesis for this t dot pen up. I don't know why does there have to be a parenthesis, but yeah, just put it. So now press run. Now see, it just made a square but without there being a line because the pen is up from the turtle. Okay, so now it's pen up. So now the pen up is up. Now it's not gonna work. It'll just make a little square, and yeah, that's all. And now if you want to put it as pen down, so I'll put the pen down over here. So of course put t dot pen down. Pen down. So pen down, shift this 9 and then there. So now it's gonna put some movements in half, and then yeah, this thing, the other half is like movements and the other half is movements and also writing. So yeah, this is what we did today, and also just for extra, I'm gonna go make you learn this. Or actually, you can learn it from me. It's not make you. You can just learn it from me if you want. So now this is the go to. Go to is very helpful. So go to, and now go to a position. So shift and then this thing. And of course, don't forget to put the t dot. So now you have to put like the x position. I think so. It's y. No, it's x. Yeah, it's x. So I'll put the x position at t dot home. Actually, no, you don't have to do that. So now I'm go to the x position, and the x position will be, I think so, 0 0. Actually, not 0. And then now let me put a comma. So this comma and is after the comma is the y position of it. So I'll put a 0 again. So now it's gonna just go to 0 0 after this, and yeah, this is where the 0 0 is already. So now if I go do an extra movement, so they just comes here and then does teleports here again. Yeah, it teleports because it doesn't go, just teleports. Control C, and oh my god, a little wrong mistake. Control C. What is Oh, I'm putting Shift C. It's already my bad. Okay. Yeah, let me go skip this part for you. So there, I did this part. I fixed it. I have no idea how do I do such a dumb mistake. So now let me put Control C. Enter, Control V. There. So now I'm just gonna go do like this movements part only, and then gonna do this half thing, which is like movement and writing. Then gonna go do an extra little movement here, which also contains writing, and then gonna teleport here again. So let's go see that. There. Now it actually doesn't always. It did teleport, like it doesn't do it as quickly as you think, but this teleport. I just call it as a teleport because it's so speed. So now it made a line here now. Good. So yeah, this is how this works. And also, by the way, this forward is 90, so that's why this forward is like more longer than this. So that's why. And then when it goes to, then it's like teleporting, but even more speeder. Well, actually slower. And also creates a line, so you have to put a pen up just so that yeah. So this is what we learned for all today, and yep, see you. My name is Ayhan, and thank you. Bye.